I'm Jason Creel. I want to talk to you a little about what to look for when you're buying a used lawnmower. I typically buy used zero-turn mowers. I try to get just slightly used mowers. You'll save a lot of money over buying a new one. But I do not like to buy a mower that's got a whole lot of hours on it, because then you start having mechanical problems, and the downtime and the cost of repair really puts a hurting on you. So I typically look for a mower with no more than 500 hours on it. I mean, if you can get one with 200 to 300 hours, or even less, that's great. When you go to buy a mower, I mean, a few things you want to check. I mean, obviously some basics like just check the oil, check the air filter. I mean, get a basic feel if it looks like the mower has been well maintained. And you can also do that by just simply asking questions, see if they have a record of when they have done the maintenance on it. You also want to turn the blades on, look at the deck pulleys, see if there's any wobble, any play in the deck pulleys, look at the belts, just things that you can know that, yeah, they're not major issues, but that's added expense. It may give you some negotiating power when you're talking to him. If a deck pulley has a wobble in it, it's probably going to need to be replaced, and so you can say, hey, how about knock a little off the price, because I'm going to have to replace this deck pulley. If a belt it shows some wear, it's not going to last that much longer. The tires, but the main things, the expensive things are, of course, the engine. If you pull out the dipstick to check the oil, and the dipstick is dark, it means the mower has been run hot. If it looks like that the oil has gotten very hot and it's burnt the dipstick, then it's probably done some damage to the engine. I mean, obviously oil gets a darker color. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about oil running really hot, the motor running hot, and then staining the dipstick permanently. You also can, want to check the hydraulics and just make sure that there's not too much play in one side or another, because you have to replace the hydro pumps. It's quite expensive. So, these are a few things to look for. You can definitely save a lot of money buying a used mower. I prefer a Hustler, a Skag, or a Gravely be my top 3 brands. But, there's a lot of brands that that'll do you fine.